So, babes, these are nunchakus. Bloop, 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 bloop. And anyway, what you want to do with those is hold on. I don't know what to wear today. Maybe I feel like a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Yeah. Anyway, kind of match the outfit. Going back to this. These are nunchakus. They were used to farm the land. You know, they're real. So these would actually, if they were to hit a bone, like this one right here, it would fracture or it would break. Either way, any bone in the muscle, tendons, connecting the bone to the muscle, it would break. So it hits the bone, breaks. Remember that, nunchaku. So these can also become a kind of like what you call a kali stick. So if they become a kali stick, or at least a mini bowl, it looks like this. So you can actually impact metal. Alright, so going back to the usual routine, if anybody understands what I'm about to do, they're going to think, okay, you've seen a lot of videos, you've seen a lot of stuff, and they're going to be like, okay, these are real. They're going to hurt. If you're going to hit a part of your body when you're turning these at an extremely fast level of velocity. Velocity, is that how you pronounce it? Anyway, velocity, people. All right. So you just turn them around like this, and you're like, you just say velocity into infinity. Yeah, he just did that. So you just turn them around like this, and you see the momentum. And then my special forces instructor said one thing. He said, you know what, you want to hold them not from here in the inside, you want to hold them from here. So you're going to check that out real quick. You hold them from there. Now, here's the problem that I have. I'm in the lower area of ceiling. So you're going to want to actually hold them closer like this. Now, if you had that glow stick situation where you're able to control it, you can do it like that. Now, that's one situation. What's the next one? Because that ain't nothing. I used to do that for hours. These are what you call size. These are size. Now, this is a true video where I was showing the long time ago video of me trying to perform these size. So I dropped them in that video. And people look at this guy like, is this guy serious? Like, did he drop his size? Like, dude, like seriously. Like, I told my brother David Tran Nguyen from Houston, Texas. Thank you, David, that was awesome. I told him, I'm gonna go back to the Midwest and I'm going to show the people what my true potential is, or the capability. But what people don't realize is that it was all an act. It's all an act. So the real true definition of a true size champion or a master sensei is simply a person's going to be able to take these and balance them in every single way possible, including when you take these and you take them upon one finger or two fingers. 3 fingers a little easier. 4 fingers definitely a lot better. But if you take them on 1 finger or 2 finger ratio, you're good. Now, considering I was lacerated a couple times on blocking daggers, knives, and all that good bullshit. Sorry. My bad, Your Honor. Gotta add the profanity because it's simply I'm from Chicago. So what happens is you turn these in such a way where you get that wrist momentum. You feel that wrist momentum and you're like, okay, that feels good. Just like the as we discussed before, these things called nunchakus. So, excellent weapons. Excellent. Grandmaster Hunter, thank you for that. And Bruce Lee, as you know, I'll talk about that later. So when you turn these and you take these into that rotation, that motion, you're not just going to do it this way. Now you can see, turn, turn, and turn. What you're actually going to do is you're actually going to turn it on your fingertips, like this, like point a gun, you know? So when you do that, it's going to go slow. I may drop it, I may drop it on the first, second, third. But in actuality, the actual martial arts knows the balance of his own life. So if he can do it, he's going to do it. If he can't do it, he's not going to be able to do it. And if he can't do it, you know what that means? That means that he cannot balance the universe upon his fingertips, like Michelangelo. So when that happens, and I come back home and I try to explain to all the people about this thing called size, they're gonna understand that I'm still recording. Now, they'll be like, let's put it on a Facebook Live and show the people the actual real truth. No editing, none of that Adobe Premiere bullshit. Not to be rude to Final Cut either. But you're gonna be like, okay, that guy just took size and spun them around his fingertips like getting shit. So what would happen if this guy were to actually go total offensive on an actual combat situation? It would not look good for the other opponent. It would be really, really super duper bad. It would be beyond bad. It would be beyond possible death row, black hole, annihilation. Fatality, actually, to be honest with you. So when you get into these situations in life, as how I just described to you, do not test the ability of someone that can do something like that. It's something you don't do. If somebody were to show you what I just showed you, what you want to do is you want to learn from that person. And you want to acknowledge that martial arts effect to what that person can do and how they can teach you. That is what I learned from Grandmaster Gracie. That is what you learn from your sifus. That is what you learn from your hanchis. That is what you learn from your shidoshis. That is what you learn from your shihans. That is what you learn from your senseis, your master senseis. So you don't go to them with that fucking egotistical, sorry, Your Honor, I'm from Chicago, but you can't go to that person with egotistical bullshit. Am I correct? Okay. So I'm going to sign off only because I'm going to show y'all exactly what I can do with these in a later video. Sign off. Later on. Thank you, baby. Ciao.